A cyber criminal stole over $2.5 million from their victims without ever having to meet them? Yeah, it's true. We are sure that's probably what was on your mind when you saw this video. We are talking about a real-life case of hacking, fraud, and identity theft. Hey everyone! Today, we're going to talk about a very serious and very real case that shows just how dangerous online scams can be. We'll be looking at a case where a man was extradited to the United States to face charges for a massive cybercrime scheme. This is a story about how a hacker used simple tricks to steal millions, and why every one of us needs to be more vigilant about our digital security. His case is a wake-up call. It shows us that cybercrime is not a distant, faceless threat. It's a real and growing danger that can affect anyone. My goal today is to explain this complex story in a way that is simple, clear, and easy to understand. We're going to pull back the curtain on how these scams work and, most importantly, what you can do to protect yourself. So, how did this all unfold? The mastermind behind the scheme was a man named Chukwu Emeka Victor Ama Chukwu. He and his co-conspirators, who were based in Nigeria, devised a clever and sophisticated plan. Their target wasn't just individuals, it was US tax preparation businesses. Starting in 2019, they began sending out what looked like legitimate emails to employees at these businesses. But these were no ordinary emails. They were spear phishing attacks. This means the emails were carefully crafted to look like they came from a trusted source. When an employee clicked on a link in one of these emails, it would open a door for the hackers. The hackers would then gain access to the business's computer systems. Once inside, they could steal sensitive data, including names, social security numbers, and tax information. They were basically stealing the identities of thousands of people. But they didn't stop there. Once they had the stolen identities, they used them to file fraudulent federal and state tax returns with the IRS. They would request a tax refund on behalf of the victims, and then they would redirect that money to their own bank accounts. The prosecutors say they tried to steal over $8.4 million in tax refunds, and they were successful in getting away with at least $2.5 million. It was a massive, organized, and very successful fraud scheme. They also used the stolen identities for other scams. They filed fraudulent claims with the Small Business Administration's Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, and they were able to get another $819,000 in fraudulent payouts. This shows how one stolen identity can be used for multiple crimes, and how one successful hack can lead to a cascade of financial losses. In a completely separate fraud scheme, Mr. Ama Chukwu also offered victims investments in what he called valuable standby letters of credit. But these letters of credit did not exist. He pocketed millions of dollars of his victims' money. This shows that he was not just a hacker. He was a con artist who used his digital skills to commit a variety of different crimes. So, with all these scams and all this money, how was he caught? The FBI and other law enforcement agencies began a meticulous investigation. They used the digital footprints left behind by the scammers. They tracked the movement of the stolen funds on the blockchain. And they used international partnerships to track down the man behind the keyboard. Mr. Ama Chukwu was eventually arrested in France, and the US government requested his extradition. This is a very complex legal process that allows a country to transfer a person to another country to face criminal charges. It is a slow process, but it is a powerful tool for law enforcement. After a long legal battle, he was finally extradited to the US to face justice. This is a huge victory for law enforcement. It shows that even in the complex world of cybercrime, where borders are fluid and money can move in an instant, justice can still be served. It is a message to all cybercriminals that they are not safe, and that law enforcement will work tirelessly to bring them to justice, no matter where they are. This case is a powerful reminder that the biggest security threat is often not a flaw in your computer's code. It is a flaw in our own human nature. This hacker didn't use a complicated, secret virus. He used spear phishing, a simple trick to get people to click a link. He preyed on our trust and our sense of urgency. So, what can we learn from this case? First, you must be a skeptic. When you get an email, even from a source you trust, you have to be cautious. Check the sender's email address for subtle misspellings. Look for unusual requests. Never click a link in an email unless you are absolutely sure it is safe. A simple pause can be the difference between protecting your data and losing everything. Second, you have to have a layered defense. This hacker used multiple tricks. He used spear phishing to get in, and then he used the stolen data for different kinds of fraud. This shows that you can't just rely on one security tool. You need to have multiple layers of protection. This includes strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and security software that can detect phishing and other scams. And finally, you have to have a plan for what to do when things go wrong. This hacker was eventually caught, but the money he stole was very difficult to recover. This shows that prevention is always the best strategy. But if a breach does happen, you need to have a plan for how to respond, how to recover your data, and how to protect yourself from further. This case is a powerful lesson in the importance of vigilance. It is a reminder that in the battle against cyber threats, we cannot afford to be complacent. We must be proactive. We must have a robust, layered defense. And we must empower ourselves and our team to be part of the solution. In conclusion, the case of Chuku Heimeka Victor Ama Chuku is a sobering example of the very real dangers of online fraud, identity theft, and hacking. It is a reminder that no one is immune to these threats, and that the consequences can be devastating. From a security standpoint, this case is a call to action. It is a message to all of us that in the digital world, we must be smarter, we must be more cautious, and we must be better prepared. If you are looking for more personalized guidance and hands-on support for your business, our experts at T-Laris are ready to help. You can easily request a free consultation through our website. We will chat about your specific needs and help you map out a path to stronger security. Or, if you are curious to see how cutting-edge technology can enhance your defenses, why not request a demo of T-Laris AI agents? See firsthand how our innovative solutions work in real time to protect you. Just fill out the contact form on our site at tlaris.com, and we will show you what proactive, intelligent cybersecurity really looks like. Till another time for another cyber case review, stay alert and stay secure. Don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe for more.